Hey there, I believe that all of us have bought one thing or the other online, whether in Jumia in Nigeria, AliExpress, eBay, Amazon, wherever. Ordering something online and getting a different thing. What you got is different from what you ordered. It's also your fault. Yes. And in this video, we're going to look at how to shop online to avoid being disappointed by what was delivered. You can also get to jump on the current Black Friday sale happening online and ensure that you get the best deals online. Are you excited? So am I. Let's jump right into the video.
Hey there, if you have a smartphone, you would want to binge on my channel. And every week I teach you one thing that you can do with your smartphone or a tip on how to make money online with your smartphone. Don't miss subscribing and turning on notifications so you don't miss a single video from my channel. You are welcome to my channel.
Hey there, welcome to this episode of, well, maybe it's not Tutorial Wednesday because I'm posting this on a Friday, right? Maybe it's because it's Black Friday. So a lot of people are going to be doing a whole lot of shopping, right? Even though that some people have lost confidence in shopping online, while some like me, quite everything that you might see around me, I bought them online, all right? We have not lost confidence. So a lot of people are going to be shopping online, while some are going to be disappointed. The rest might not be disappointed, especially those that are currently watching this video. Jeff Bezos has been the world's richest man before Elon Musk took over, and he's a guy that is into e-commerce, Amazon, amongst other businesses that he has. Just for you to know how lucrative the e-commerce market is getting or is currently. E-commerce is still one business that a whole lot of people are jumping into. I am into e-commerce. I started my online business as an e-commerce entrepreneur before growing to this. Alright, so I can say that e-commerce business or e-commerce makes things easy for people. Remember that businesses that thrive are businesses that make things easy for people, right? Makes life easy for people and makes life better for people. E-commerce is intended to make life, to make shopping, to make buying things easier so that you can be at the comfort of your home and then you get something delivered. You buy something, it gets delivered to you and you pay, or even you pay online. But then a lot of people are not confident. A lot of people are giving up buying things online because of the what you ordered versus what you got experiences. And I said at the initial that most times the cost is from you, all right? The fault is not from where you're buying from, the vendor, Jumia, Konga, AliExpress, eBay, Amazon. The fault is not from them, the fault is from you, all right? And that is why I am doing this video today, all right? So the first thing I must say is, before you go on any e-commerce platform, there are a few things you need to do, all right? Just the same way that you make your lists, all right, and go to the mall, go to ShopRite, go to Walmart, go to Target, go to any supermarket or superstore, all right, to buy those things. That's the same way you ought to have a list before you open the app to go on those e-commerce stores, okay? People buy things online spontaneously. You know how ads are always following you up once. You know how the algorithm, keeps pointing out things from your profile, your interest, and keep bombarding you with ads, so that once something pops up on your screen and you feel all crazed about it because of an awesome video, a well shot picture of that product, and immediately you buy it, and then by the time it's delivered, it wasn't what you expected. No, you should learn how to control yourself, okay? You should always know, this is the time I want to shop. All right, the same way that you don't just wake up and walk into a superstore and start buying things. That's the same way you shouldn't just flip up an app, or once an app pops up, you click on it immediately and start trying to buy. Okay, you shouldn't do that. You should always have a list of things you want to purchase before going to that app. All right, you should always do that. So the second thing is, when you are on the store, read the description of the product. Read the description of the product. Now, most of the things that I buy, I'm not really good with measurements. I don't really know how long an inch is, how long the cm is, how long the meter is, or whatever. There's a product that I bought this recently. Alright, I bought this dog speaker recently, and when I saw the product there, I asked. Okay, that's another thing. Although that in some stores, all right, you don't actually get to ask the vendor, please, I want to know more information about this. Like Jumia, you don't get to do that. Even Konga, they don't put the contact of the vendor. They want you to buy everything on Jumia. Okay, so except in stores like that, but I know that most of those stores, because I buy things a lot from Jumia and online, all right, most of them always leave a description, a full description on the product you want to buy. I bought this from the Facebook ad store, all right, so I had to contact them and ask them, this looks small, how big is it? They said they had the smaller one, the bigger one, the large one, and what they are selling is only the large one. I did not actually know that this is going to be I was expecting something bigger than this. Okay, but the measurement they sent, because they sent a measurement, all right. You also see measurements on Jumia application, on the description of any e-commerce store that you're going to be seeing. You see the measurement right there. Okay, so the measurement they sent was that this is going to be 40 cm tall, or height is going to be 40 cm. So 40 cm is bigger than this. Okay, I believe that they actually sent the black one or the small one. All right, and also for the price, I bought it for 3,500. That is roughly $5. It's not even up to $10. Roughly $5. All right, so at least for the price, it's worth it. All right, and the speaker is not really bad. The only disappointment I would say is the size. I wasn't told that it's gonna be this small. The size they sent to me was bigger than this. Okay, so it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. If I wanted to revolt about this, I can. All right, so always go to the description and read the description. Always go to the description section and read more about the product you want to buy. Check out the features. Check out the measurement. It is something that has to do with measurements. All right. If it's something that has to do with measurement, the dashboard I was throwing right here, I bought it on Jumia as well, and it's even bigger than I expected. You see, it was now bigger than I expected, and it's really cool. Okay, so that is what you should do. Secondly, so the third one is, if you're going to buy something and you won't end up regretting buying that, then you should also learn how to check ratings and reviews. Now, if you're one of those people that buy things online and they don't drop reviews or you don't rate that item, you're doing the next person that might want to buy it no good. Just the same way, because I realized that reviews actually help me a lot. Okay, reviews help me a lot. I made the decision that for every product I buy online, I'm going to write a review on that product. Alright, and I'm going to write a review on that product. Always learn how to read reviews. And the rating of the product is always just below the item, whether on AliExpress or Jumia or Amazon. The rating is always there, and under the rating you're also going to see the number of persons that bought the item. There are some items I bought on Jumia that I didn't see anybody buying it. Okay, but I bought it afterwards, and it was still good because I now banked on the description. Okay, then sometimes when I have doubts about the product, especially electronic items, okay, when I have doubts, I check on the reviews. Okay, everybody will definitely not like the product. Okay, so there are some items on Jumia. You see the five-star rating, the number of persons that rated it 5, the number of persons that rated 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So if the 3, 2, 1 is lesser than the 5 and 4, the item must be good. Alright, then you can also check out what people are saying about it. There are some that say, oh, this is awesome. The other one will say, this is good. The other one will say, I was disappointed, not what I expected, and so on and so forth. So from the review, even the Jumia will always write the total number of, the average rating. Alright, they might say something like 4.3 over 5. 3.5 over 5, 4.0 over 5, 5 over 5, or even 1.5 over 5, alright? Then there's also another thing Jumia added that is quite good. So they have a scorecard for the store. Okay, for the vendor that is selling that stuff. So where they talk about the delivery, the rate of the item, and something else. So I should be showing right now. Okay, so and something else that you would see to also help you to know that this seller or this vendor is a good one. Now I also need you to understand, some people don't actually know the difference between Jumia and vendors. When you buy stuffs on Amazon, when you buy stuffs on Jumia, or you buy stuffs on any e-commerce platform, now the e-commerce e-commerce platform is not responsible for the product. They are not the ones selling the product. They are only providing a platform for the product. So some people blame Jumia because they see Jumia as the people they are buying. No, you're not buying anything from Jumia. You're buying something from a vendor on Jumia. So if there's a problem with the product, it is not the fault of Jumia. It's not the fault of the e-commerce platform. It's the fault of the vendor. All right, and the name of the vendor is also always written right on the product they are selling. Okay, you need to take a look at all of these things, all right, so that you see that this is the person I'm buying from. Jumia only is the middleman, all right. Jumia provides a bridge, between the seller and the buyer. That's between you and the vendor, all right. Jumia provides a platform where you meet and then you get to buy whatever you're buying. All right. Well, if the e-commerce platforms can also get to always check the product they are putting on their store before actually promoting it or putting it on their store, it's going to help a lot of people. All right. But then this is another way that e-commerce platforms help you, protect you. There's what is called buyer's protection policy. I hope I'm right. So in this policy gives you, number one, you can be refunded when you buy a product, and for instance in Jumia, within 7 days you do not like the product, you can return it and get refunded. Yes, you can return it. I don't even know if most people that buy things online know about this. Even if it's AliExpress, even if it's I bought things online a lot from abroad, from Nigeria. I bought things online a lot. Okay, so except in the case where you are buying something from an independent vendor online, maybe a Facebook ad, an e-commerce guys or thereabout on Instagram or Facebook or any social media platform, you can still ask them for your return policy or refund policy if they have. There are some on Instagram that boldly write it: we do not take refund, we do not give refund, we don't also accept it back when you bought it. Those ones, I don't buy anything from those type of person because I don't always trust them. If you're sure that your item is of quality, then you should be flexible with how people interact, how buyers, the policy that you're giving your buyers. All right. So I've talked about number one, always have a list of what you're buying before going on any e-commerce platform. All right. Number two, I talked about read description. Number three, I talked about reviews. All right, check the review of the item. And also number four, I was talking about check the buyer's protection policy of the e-commerce platform you're buying from. They always have it written somewhere, or you can Google it: buyer's protection policy of AliExpress, of this, of Amazon, of eBay. None of these platforms actually sponsor this video, so I might be repeatedly calling anyone like Jumia or Konga because maybe I'm Nigerian and I buy more from them. Alright, but they did not sponsor this. Okay, but let's just take it as a happy Jumia buyer. A review from the happy Jumia buyer. Okay. Now, talking about Black Friday. Black Friday is already on Jumia and some other platforms. So what do you need to know about Black Friday? Because I always buy things a lot from Jumia. I noticed some things that some of the items that you're going to see written Black Friday offer and then cancel it out an old price, bigger price, then give you the new price. They call Black Friday price. They didn't change it. There are some items I've been checking up, I wish listed it and then I checked up on their Black Friday if there is any reduction. They did not release anything. So you need to be careful. Some of the things that you're seeing, maybe it's now lower than you thought because you've not seen the item previously. So I would have said, if this video come earlier, I would have said go check out wish list some of the products you want to buy online. Wish list them, see their prices, take a screenshot of their prices so that when it comes up as a Black Friday deal, see if there was any difference. Alright, see if there was any difference. Then another thing that you might want to know on Jumia is that when you buy something from 8 p.m. at 10 p.m. down to 12 a.m., you get, and you also pay, yes, I think you also pay before delivery. Alright, you get about 25% discount. And then there is also weekend deals on Jumia that when you buy stuff in the weekend, during the weekend, and you pay for it before the delivery. This doesn't apply when you're paying on delivery. Alright, when you pay before delivery, they're gonna give you 25% discount. Okay, then another thing I would like to talk about right now is learn to compare prices between e-commerce platforms. For instance, in Nigeria we have Konga, we have Jumia, alright, and I won't want to talk about Gigi. Jumia and Konga. Alright, you can check up the price of an item on Jumia, check up the price on Konga, see the one that has a lesser price. Like there are some things that I bought on Konga that was cheaper, alright, cheaper compared with Jumia. Alright, most times the items could be cheaper on another platform, still within your location, and then more expensive on the other platform. So you should always learn how to toggle between this platform and that platform within your area, especially the one that deliver in your country. Okay, especially the one that deliver in your country. Next, I would want to talk about pay on delivery. Now, pay on delivery has some disadvantages both to the seller and then to the buyer. No, I think there's a more advantage to the buyer than to the seller, because few years ago when I used to do e-commerce, I still have our e-commerce store. My company has an e-commerce store, by the way, where you can get some really awesome stuffs. I think I'm going to link it on the description down below. Alright, so I sent some items to Port Harcourt in Nigeria, and it was a pay on delivery item, okay, and the supposed buyer, number one, the first one ran away with the item. It's because I did not really put up some. It's not like now that we have a lot of logistics companies that you can bank with or collaborate with, and then they do your pay on delivery seamlessly. Alright, I'm talking about before, when e-commerce became much more better in this country. So one of the buyers had made away with the product, and then the other buyer did not come to collect the item. Alright, and it actually cost me both sending the item and bringing it back. Okay, I think pay on delivery has more disadvantage on the vendor or the seller than the buyer, because for the buyer, at least when it's pay on delivery and you see the item and it's good before you pay. Alright, but if the vendor is working with an a logistics company, they will not allow you to open it before you pay. They will not. Alright, at least from experience. Alright, I don't know about the ones you've encountered, but they don't allow you. They just let you pay, then off they go. So if you now don't like it, maybe you can reach out to the vendor or whatever. Okay, so pay on delivery is also quite good to use, so that you don't get to pay for things that you do not like. Alright, but I will always recommend it's better for you to buy from official e-commerce platforms like Jumia, like Konga, AliExpress, than buying from just people directly online. Okay, just because of scam. Alright, it's always better, at least, even if it's pay on delivery. Like I talked about the 7 days buyer's protection policy, where you can return the item and get refunded. Alright, and get refunded. So it's a lot better. It's a lot better. So guys, that's basically it on how you can shop items online, and then you do not get to get disappointed with what you ordered versus what you got. Alright, so if you enjoyed this video so far, and I would like you to leave a comment down below. Tell me what has been your own what I bought versus what I ordered. Sorry, what I ordered versus what I got experience. I want to read about that on the comment section. And if you're also fresh on this channel, you're welcome. I forgot to welcome you at the beginning, but if you've watched this video to this point, that means you enjoyed this video. So I would like you to subscribe and join the community of people that use their smartphones productively and also make money with their smartphones. With this, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Was that video helpful? You might want to watch more tutorial videos on my channel, like the one I released recently, and then hit the subscribe button up here and ring the bell so you always be the first to know when I release a fresh video. That is if you want to keep watching videos from me, and of course you want to. My name is Frederick. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next one.